Hello,
The following video you're about to
welcome
watch
Dragon Shrine.
contains
That is
shitty
the
editing,
name of this
bad drawings,
campaign
a
idea,
terrible story,
and that is the name
and
we
a
will use
horrible
for this
voice actor who
series.
decided to talk
If you're
when
new
he
to the
was
channel, please
not feeling too
subscribe.
good.
Hit that bell icon.
Enjoy.
Smash that like button and all the other shit those generic ass YouTubers say. But feel free to like and subscribe. It was very much appreciated. It will help me out. It'll let me know you will like this stuff and want me to see more. If you dislike it, I'll cry. You don't want to see me cry. I ugly cry. Anyway, I guess we'll get started. This story revolves around me, the DM, and my I'm gonna be honest. We had some players quit here and there. And I'll explain those when the time comes. But for now, the characters are a rogue tabaxi named Shadow, a kobold wizard named Charmy, a human bard named Maya, a tiefling warlock named Draken, a dragonborn sorcerer named Levias, and a half-elf warlock, English, named Dio. He's a hexblade warlock too, so, fun. Now, time to start this adventure. I swear. This is my first time doing this kind of video, so I'm going to leave in all my...
And before you ask, yes, this is a JoJo reference.
So let's just get straight into it. Our story starts off with a boat and a man in a crow's nest. All aboard! Last call, all aboard! Where we introduce our intrepid adventurers. Now, I'm not going to try and say that word again because I fucked up royally there. One by one, our adventurers walk onto the boat. All they know is that they were given a letter by the guild they all work for, saying that after the recent dragon attacks on the capital city of the country of Aberdeen, the government has been in shambles, and many, many bad things are happening in that country. Riots, upturns, social, disruptions. It's a complete madhouse. The group has been sent over as kind of envoy to reestablish the guild and set things right. They all get into the boat, and the boat sails away. What a shock. What a boat's supposed to do. As the boat is sailing, they were all greeted by a half-elf man, rather scrawny looking, blonde hair, blue eyes, total fuckboy, who told them to meet in the main part of the ship. Upon greeting each of them individually and telling them to do such, they all head to the center of the ship where they all see each other for the first time and really get to know one another. So, you know why I've gathered you all here today. The half-elf chimes up first. I'm assuming it's about this letter we were all given. That it is. A letter telling you the current state of the country of Aberdeen. The rogue tabaxi speaks next. And what are we supposed to do about it exactly? You do your guild things. You go in there, establish dominance, and set things right. After a while of back and forth banter between the adventurers and the guild representatives, the kobold finally says a word. Alright. If we must, I guess we must. I don't really know what's going to wait for us in this country, but as long as we all stick together and work together, we'll be fine. Right? Exactly. Well then, at that point, I decided to time skip over a few hours to where now it was night. So I was like, whatever, have fun with that. And then they rolled an encounter. So that means that they gotta fight something. Which I was not planning at all. But they rolled for it, but I rolled for it, and they got the number. That means they get an encounter. I probably should have planned ahead, but new DM, don't judge me. I'm sorry. So I proceeded to create bandits who were hired by the BBG to make sure no one stood in his way. Major plot hole, just saying. But overall, not bad. So the group get out of their individual rooms, because this is a big ship called Dead Man's Revenge. Yes, they hired pirates to take them across. Don't judge me. After leaving their rooms, they realized that the ship is deathly quiet. At this time of night, the crew should be partying, drinking, enjoying themselves. That's when they realized something was up. They walked around and were eventually greeted by another group of pirates who proceeded to try and kill them. After an intense combat, they finally were able to work together as a group, where they had this actually pretty smart plan, and I'm really mad they thought about it because of how smart it was, where they used Disguised Person to turn one of the players into one of the Bard. That's who they were doing. That's who they used. They used the Bard's Disguised Person to turn them into one of the enemy bandits that they knocked out, and they used Prestidigitation to mimic his voice. The wizard did, specifically. So they went to the main room where the captain was holding the pirate captain hostage. Who is it? It's me, Tony. We got rid of all the adventurers. Good, I'm glad. The pirate leader then proceeds to open the door, and Lord behold, our bard tried to punch him. Our bard has spells and weapons, but she tries to punch him. I would just like to emphasize that. After a solid punch with her prosthetic hand, she gets knocked back by his club. Yes, I gave him a club. It was a pretty cool weapon choice for the time. And then the real combat started with 2 more pirates and a pirate boss. So, unfortunately, one of the pirates had made it to where it was raining. So I was able to be a little bit cheeky with my placing. So, one of the main party members set fire to the hull of the ship using burning hands. However, because the hull was wood, I decided it set fire, but also because it was raining, the fire really was not going anywhere. One of the party members got into major trouble, and our bard, the only healer in the group, was too afraid to get near the fire to save him. Which was honestly me being really cheeky, not telling her that the fire really didn't matter at all, especially since she had a metal fucking hand. And whatever, I'm salty. I'm salty about that. I'm sorry. So then, the adventurers, after a long and arduous battle, are victorious. They finally kill each of the bandits. I was preferring they didn't do that, but oh well. And then they made their way back to the mainland, where they finally arrived at the port of Santa Luna, a lovely little beach town which worships an elvish god. Yet it's not an elvish run town for whatever reason. Don't know why I made it like that, but I did. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, the best way to support me is by leaving a like and subscribing. If you leave a like on this video, it shows me that you want to see more of this in the future, that this is the kind of content you enjoy. And if you enjoy it, I enjoy it. Please like, subscribe, share. Share me. I love getting out there. I love the attention. I'm not an attention whore. I won't just go out seeking it myself, but if you give it to me, I'll take it. I mean, hey, free attention. But yeah, overall, thank you just all so much. I love each and every one of my subscribers, and I love each and every one of my viewers, whether or not they subscribe or like my videos. So thank you, and I'll see you in another video.
Okay, that video is taking forever to end, so I'm just going to say this here. Thank you. I love you. Again, I apologize for how shite my video quality was, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And I'll see you all later.